Yeah.
In this case, did any of those things happen that you talk about, giving false information to the police? Let's look at the Raphael Tuju case and the other cases. I mean, Grace has some of those. There are other cases that have happened where people have given false information about what happened to them, whether they did it themselves or they had a proxy who did. In this case with Raphael Tuju, was there false information that was given to the police, or did he appear on Monday and say, this is where I was and it was for this reason that I stayed away?
I think this matter is still under investigation. So it would be, premature to say, for instance, that I know, for instance, that determination can only be made in a court of law. The DCI have given a statement, actually 2 statements. In the first statement, they reported that Honorable Tuju made a report to the police that he was being followed. And thereafter, his phones went off. And they mentioned that they had tried to access his residence, but they had been denied and called on the family to cooperate. In the second statement, they mentioned that, they actually were able to locate that the Honorable Tuju's phones were switched off in his bedroom, and that they were certain that that is where he had been throughout. And Honorable Tuju came out and addressed the media and said that he abandoned his car because of a panic of being followed, and then found himself, I do not know how, in Kiambu, and that he was taken care of by a good Samaritan family, and that, he came back to his residence a night before he then addressed the media. The question is whether Honorable Tuju deliberately lied to the police. That is a question of evidence. Okay? Whether Honorable Tuju deliberately switched off his phone, knowing that it would cause panic, and indeed it caused panic, and whether he knew that this was happening, or he did not know. The role of the family members come into play when it is said that they reported the matter to the police, that Honorable Tuju has disappeared and therefore filed a missing persons report, whether they knew that they were filing a false report. So those are issues to be discussed, and whether throughout, the 24 hours or something, when the country was in a state of panic, and there's the opposition were pointing fingers at the government and say the government has abducted Honorable Tuju, whether Honorable Tuju knew of this and the members of the family and his friends. And then it is curious that the information, the breaking news, was by elements of the opposition who were anti-government, and the direction of the messaging was very well choreographed. That Honorable Tuju has been abducted, and the government is responsible.
Well, I think we heard PLO Lumumba very clearly saying that we will not speculate because we do not know. What we are hoping is that he is safe, and that as things play out, we will then be able to deal with it.
You realize that